In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Yes, we are back. I realize, I'm so silly. I mixed up my time zones. I'm an hour ahead of you guys. So it's only 11 o'clock and I could finish up this reading. So let's do this. Okay? Turn this down first. Get this straight. Let's get this picture straight. Tawanda is so weird. Like, it's hard to like you, Tawanda. And then I got this. Now, why is this not doing the right thing for me? Oh, there you go. I just want to get a good picture of the YouTuber whose video I'm gonna play. Let's get these things up here. All photos. Select. 3. Load. Sorry, guys. One man operational show. And it's kind of good because that way I don't yell at anybody. Open. Open. I got a very flattering picture of Towanda. Okay, so I'm going to play. Are you on? Nope. I'm going to play 1 video, 2
Power
video,
on. Gather
3 video.
Bluetooth pairing mode. Your Bluetooth device is connected.
Thank you, sweetie.
I got me a new phone. And Tony, did she pay you for staying in your condo? Her and he did. No, he didn't. It doesn't matter. Okay, so let's talk about the phone. I got me a new phone. And I called you and I said, this other phone is about to be cut off because I took my credit card off because I found out that Towanda has been using my credit card to pay her phone bill. My phone bill? Now, Tony. Beautiful. So what had happened was I was getting a new phone line. That's when I found out that I was a part of Tawanda's family plan. It was like 6 lines for 4 years. And I was paying for it all this time and didn't know it. I remember she said that. I remember when she said that. A couple days. She said it doesn't make it true. Yes. Come on, y'all. Let's do this. I thought family helped each other. They said family help each other. Family don't steal from each other. That is a difference. You don't want to go blow to blow with me because I know where all the bodies are buried, and I never exposed any of that information before. But I'm not going to be nobody's verbal punching bag anymore. I'm not doing that. What you still and help. Somebody gave the man my. Do I know where you live? Well, of course you don't come. So exactly. My thing, I know where you live because I put down your down payment. You sure did. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Give me my money back. That was not a promise, the guy. Yes, it was. But it's all you did. Towanda told me her lender needed to see the money in her account and that she was waiting on a check and she would be giving me my money back. I was reluctant, but I said, okay. Thank you so much. You said I will pay you back the next day and then you listed me as a creditor. Oh my God. Thank you so much. So now it was a gift. Oh, so wow. I give away $50,000. It was $50,000? So Tamar gave me money for my down payment in 2018. She gave me $35,000. I have receipts. It was absolutely a gift. And it wasn't that I approached her. She said, but I want to help you get your house. And I was like, okay. And that's just something that we used to do as sisters, help each other. But now that I know what I know, somebody gave the man my. Do I know where you live? Well, of course you don't come. So exactly. My thing, I know where you live because I put down your down payment. You sure did. Thank you. need to delete that, because from what Tawanda's saying, and I asked a few legal experts, like, isn't that illegal? They said, yes, it can be illegal. And it can be considered bankruptcy fraud if someone lies about money they received was a loan or a gift. Now, it was exposed in documents that Tamar 1 actually did pay Tawanda's $50K, and Tawanda listed it on her bankruptcy as a creditor for $50K. That means she listed it on her bankruptcy documents as it was a loan, a creditor. Because when you list it as a creditor, if she gets a gift, right? She has to add that as income with the bankruptcy, like for asset. But if it's a loan, it actually decreases the amount of money that they can go after her assets. So by her listing it as a creditor, that was a lie. That was lying to the bankruptcy court. That's part of the reason Teresa Giudice actually went to jail along with Joe Giudice of Real Housewives of New Jersey. They said it can be considered bankruptcy fraud if someone lies about whether the money they received was a loan or a gift. Here's why. When someone files for bankruptcy, they must truthfully disclose all debts and all assets. If they list money they received as a loan, it counts as a debt. If they called it a gift, it is not a debt. Changing the story can be seen as intentionally misleading the court to do one of three things: reduce their assets, increase fake debts, change who gets paid. Now, where the fraud comes in, if Tawanda claims it was a loan in bankruptcy paperwork, which she did, according to these documents, to show she owed Tamar money. And then Tawanda also told us on national TV that it was actually a gift. She thought it was a gift. And Tamar was arguing with her saying, it was a loan? It was a loan? Why would I give you no, she kept saying it was a gift. Why would I give you a $50,000 gift? And Tawanda was like, it was a gift. You came to me and said, I want to help you. And I said, okay, I'll take the help. But you listed it on your bankruptcy documents as a loan. Because of that, the court can view it as false information or bankruptcy fraud. This can lead to her bankruptcy completely being dismissed, a denial of the discharge if it's already been granted. That means your debts don't get wiped away. Files and possible criminal charges if it was intentional. Tawanda is on national TV telling us Tamar's lying. It was always a gift. It was always a gift, but you listed it as a debt and a loan on your stuff.
Are you juggling multiple credit card bills every single month, each with different national debt relief? All of
Now, why would she lie about this? Because sometimes, and this is well known in bankruptcy courts, people label money as a loan to pretend they have more debt so the court wipes away more, favor a friend or family member so they get paid back first. But get this, if Tamar got paid back first from that loan, but Tamar never got that money, that means Tawanda got that money. Or hide assets, or just to manipulate the process. Bankruptcy trustees investigate this very, very closely. Again, on national TV, it appears that Tawanda, unless this is a storyline, and they're all lying, that Tawanda knowingly lied about whether money was a loan or a gift from Tamar on her bankruptcy forms. It can be considered a false statement under penalty of perjury and bankruptcy fraud. Both are illegal. You guys, this is it. Listen, this is amazingly bad for Tawanda. I do think that Tawanda they need to edit that out, or they need to do a new scene where they can be like, listen, it was all drama. We were all lying. Because as of now, that bankruptcy court, if anybody wanted to make a complaint, including your creditors, you could be the next Teresa Giudice. They need to do something about that, because this is nothing. And after the way they're going after Wendy, and they love taking out reality TV stars, especially a Braxton, they are a dynasty. They are a legacy. They will be a feather And some U.S. attorneys cap. That's all I'm saying. They need to delete that. Anyway, what she admitted to and said that is fraud. If these facts are true, that is bankruptcy fraud.
All right. Let me say thank you for Tisha Tells, because she does do a thorough job, in trying to explain to us what this all means, right? And it really helped to understand that Tamar took money given to her by Towanda, took money given to her by Tamar after calling Tamar and saying, I need to prove I have this amount of money in the bank. I have my own money coming in, but if you could lend me $50,000, the amount is 50, no lower amount. It's $50,000. I'll give it back to you. Now, if I'm your sister and we're both on a show and all of us are getting alternate means of income, I'm going to believe you. I'm going to believe that you're going to give it back. I'm not going to believe you're broke as hell. I'm going to believe that you need help in this moment. I give it to you and you never return it, right? Now, had Tamar made a fuss, we would have never gotten to bankruptcy court. So, hold on a second. Yes, one of my clients, as I predicted it, but clock it. I'm gonna put happy. Okay, so Tamar gives her the money. She never returns it. Now, if Tamar would have made a fuss, we may have never gotten to this part in the bankruptcy. The part in the bankruptcy is important. And sometimes you have to feel God out. Sometimes it's okay not to be like, girl, give me back my money. Give me back my money. I don't know if that ever really happened. But patience on an issue is more important, right? So now we get to the bankruptcy, and Towanda puts the amount of money that was put into her account, because she has to justify that much money. And she puts it into account as a loan. That's a deficit. That means I'm going bankrupt. I can't pay back this loan. Now, the courts understand that. What the courts are not going to understand is Towanda going on TV, because there's no record of this. There's no record. She just gave her the money. She's like, oh, this is a loan. This is, what do you call the piece of paper? On a regular piece of paper, email. No, the sister, she's like, here. Towanda accepted the money and then went on no brains, national TV to say to Tamar's accusation, no, it was a gift. she gave me, change the amount. We're at two problems now. Change the amount. She gave me this as a gift. Now, when you fill out the paperwork and they see $50,000 in your account, they want to know who gave you $50,000. She has to say, Tamar Braxton gave me $50,000 as a loan. Verbally on national TV, because there's no brains in those marbles in your hatred for your sister, you now say openly, publicly, my sister gave me not 50,000 but a lower amount as a gift. Two problems with that. There's no record of the lower amount. That's why I'm not mentioning it, because I don't want anybody to get confused. There's no record in her bank account or in the bankruptcy statement that talks about the lower amount. That's one thing. It talks about $50,000. On the bankruptcy statement, it says a loan. Out of her mouth, publicly, she says it's a gift. So now we got a problem with the bankruptcy trustees that go after discrepancies like this, and they're like, what was it? Now, Towanda has already been in trouble for what? Stealing. So if bankruptcy comes for her, this isn't her first offense. She's had other offenses. For what? Stealing. If you steal, guess what? You lie. They're going to tie the two together, which means she is going to have to pay back the $50,000 to Tamar. If she doesn't go to jail, she's going to have to pay back a fine and go on probation, or she goes to jail for like 6 months, gets a fine that the bankruptcy court says you wasted our time, and still be ordered to pay back Tamar's $50,000. Now, if anybody wants a reading with me, thank you, VidGame Chicks. 213-458-7408. Let me see what everybody is saying. Hi, 1D. Yes, we're back. Yes, we're back. Tamar's chart is powerful, Tracy. Thank you, Upcycle. Pisces Sun, Aquarius Moon, and I was looking for the fire. Sag Rising. And she has a Venus in Leo. So the Sag Rising is what everybody is seeing. The Sag Rising shows up. Pisces are dramatic anyway. Add Sagittarius to it, which is dramatic anyway. And we got explosivity components. I don't know if explosivity is a word. Hi, Foods. So, just to recap. Oh, let me let somebody know I'm back. So, let's recap the cards. So I'm going to take these aside. And what I have is Towanda going down fast. This is her karma for so many years of bullshit that she has pulled. Her fucking evil. The Tower. Her stupidity is what will bring her down. There's a man and a woman that is going to participate in taking her down. She is going to have to leave the show. Or maybe, now I don't think she's going to run out the country because she just bought a house. This is familiar energy, all right? Tamar did give her that money as a gift. She was supposed to give it back. 3 components are coming for you, Towanda. What is Tracy's sign? There's a woman here. I don't know if this person is dead or alive. Tracy Braxton sign. Tracy. This is Tracy. Remember, I just did a reading and I told Tracy to come through, but it was too painful for me. So I had to like tell her to go because she's angry and she's in pain and none of this is sitting right with her. All right. She's not like all angelic, like they came after her husband, they came after her son. She is angry. She is earthbound. She is angry. This is Tracy, who is butt ass hurt right now in the spirit world. She is not okay. She is not okay. This is a spirit that is hanging around. Someone said, if you lie, you steal, you kill. Oh, I never, what? And that's what I can't stand, a liar. Someone said, if you lie, you steal. Now, I grew up with that. A liar is a thief. That's what I grew up with. If you lie, you steal, you will kill. To make sure nobody gets the lie out, which is why Tracy was unalive. Intuitive Kwan says, I did a reading and she came through in my reading as well. Oh my God. Intuitive Kwan. Oh my God, this is so crazy. Oh, she's exposing all their dirt and truth since they silenced her while she was living. Wow. I believe it. Yeah. One Deep said that's what I heard. I've heard that saying, the liar's a thief. Call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. Oh my God. So I pulled some more cards before I had to leave. Thank you, Vid Game Chicks. I pulled some more cards and I got you stabbing yourself in the back over money that she has been infinitely poor, infinitely broke, and confusion. She likes confusion. She likes chaos because that means nobody looks at her. All right. Time is up, Tamar. Time is up. They're coming for you in the new year. And I don't know who this fire sign man is, but you don't get to have victory. This is in my past. The victory is not yours. There's a woman here that's going to turn her back to you. Victory, like her back is to her. And you're a sitting duck because you don't know how to get out of this. Except I would think confessing would be your best bet. She's going to look to her father for some reason, or she's finally going to bring up her father's transgressions. She's going to, oh, Tamar is going to bring out, not Tamar, Towanda is going to bring out the family secrets. She's going to throw her father under the bus. Wow. she's going to bring out. She's going to break that wall because she, at this stage of the game, that version of her truth, which you can't believe anything that comes out of her mouth, she's looking for some pity. She wants pity from the courts, and she is going to say, I'm like this because of my father. I'm like this because of my brother. That's crazy to me. This, oh my God. Oh, thank you, Vid Game Chicks. That is crazy to me. She's going to throw her dad under the bus. And her brother. It don't matter. She's going to throw everybody under the bus. Wow. Wow. This is her brother. It's going to be Towanda to throw everybody under the bus. She doesn't want to pay this back. She wants everyone to have pity on her. And the best way that everyone could understand why she's the way she is because of what was going on in her home and the molestation. She's going to break the contract. These girls had a contract never to speak on it. Wow. Wow. And to be honest with you, everyone, she is a victim. I promise you, she's a victim. But at some point, being a victim, she was willing. She was not willing, it's a bad word to use. She's a victim that decided to use it to her advantage. That's what I'm saying. And so it was no longer a fight. It was like, okay, but I'm going to need something from you now. And what I'm really getting more than anything, that sometimes she agreed to it because then she wound up better than her mother. It's like, well, daddy prefers me. Like saying that to your own mother. Who's the other earth sign? Who's earth? Is Trina earth? Let me check. I always ask y'all, but it's just as easy. Wait, what? No. Oh, it's 11:30 right now. Ha! Oh, I do so bad at this stuff. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I'm terrible at this. This time zone. I don't do time zone changes well. I need help. Help me, Jesus. Now I really have to go. She's in the Zoom right now. Let's get a final outcome. This is both videos are so juicy. Juicy. Oh my God. Now, I'm going to take it because, look, okay, God loves me so much. Upside down networker conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. Again, we talk about this all the time. Spirit don't never lie. Never. Conveys information for personal gain, Towanda, spreads fear and falsehood. And that is something Tamar does not have. She has a Sagittarian. Thank you so much. Upcycle Love. She has a Sagittarian rising. This is not a fearful woman. Shadow networker merrily uses connections with others for personal gain. All right, y'all. But also networker in the negative way expands their sphere of influence by forging alliance, which is where Trina comes in, and making connections amongst different groups. All right, I gotta go. I love you guys. Towanda, girl, call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. Whew, y'all are going to watch the downfall. This is absolutely going to be another Wendy and Teresa Giudice. We're just waiting for it. Take it easy, guys. Bye. Hi, Queen Sheba.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place.